'tis I, Game Relief. Tonight we have Kung Pao Chicken, which is a great, simple game on Kickstarter. This is by Tay T Woo. Check out this lovely box that it comes in. This is awesome. You can open and close. This would keep kids occupied for days. Well, it almost kept me, Game Relief, occupied. Look how easy it opens and closes. This is better than those tuck boxes that Logan Chops hates. Earlier today, we were trying to get into a tuck box, and my wife had to rip it so we could get the cards out. How stinky is that? Anyways, this is a great game. Me and my family loved it. Check out our episode. You'll be able to find out all about how we liked it and what we liked and whatnot. So here, what the pill box comes with is you get the instructions. It's a nice little sheet. It's very simple, to the point. And then you also get this little doohickey it's just a simple art. It tells you what the game is, who it's by, and whatnot. And then you got a little bit of the art. And then you get, what else do you get? Let's wait for it. You get a baggie. Now, is this any old baggie? It looks like a dice baggie, but are there really dice in it? I guess you'll have to wait and see. Let's go check it out together. What do you think's in it? Any guesses? Well, you were wrong if you said dice, because as you're about to see, there are Kung Pao chicken cards in the baggie. I actually pulled them out of the bag, almost like pulling a rabbit out of the hat. So yeah, so there you go. You got the Kung Pao chicken cards. You get the Grassland for 3 to 4 players. You get 2 there, and also that's for 3 players. And then if for 4, you turn it over, it's got 1 fox in the Grassland. I don't know if you count those against your score or whatnot. But anyways, we'll give you a brief description of how to play. There's probably better ones out there. I know Yuri did one on his channel. There might be others, but this is just brief and what's in the box mainly. So you get the chicken cards. Let me see. You get so many chicken cards. You get 8 chicken cards, and then you get the foxes. You get let's see here. You get 6 foxes, and the hounds are dogs. You get 4 of those. I kept calling them dogs, but they're really hounds. You get 5 barnyards, because you can have 5 players. On the back of them, they have the components on the top and the round phases, what you do and whatnot. So that's pretty cool there. So just take a minute to gander at that with me. And then also, let's see what else we have here. Let's keep on trucking, shall we? So there you go. You got those. Everybody gets a barnyard, so you know where to put your players. And then you get my favorite card of the deck. You get Not a Dragon, and then it announces the Kickstarter launch with launch on the 2nd, and it's got a special power. And then you got the 2 fox card. So yeah, anyways, so let's go ahead and get playing. I will tell you the rules as I set it up, and we can tell you what's going on. So you set the number of chickens and foxes cards based on the number of players, and the double fox card is not used in this group. So in a 4-player game, you prepare 4 chickens and 4 foxes. I think for a 3-player, it's a little bit more. I was waiting for Tay T to get back to me. He told me a while back ago, but I forget. As you know, if you've watched any of Getting Geeky with Game Relief, or listened to it, I mean, you know that my memory stinks to Kingdom Come. So anyways, and then you deal 1 card face down to each player after you shuffle them. Well, first off, we all get a barnyard. Where are we going to put our chicken or fox? But in a barnyard. So let me set that up first. I apologize. So we're setting up a barnyard, so everybody has one. We're going to do a 3-player rendition, even though I'm not sure on how many everyone gets. So we set this up, and then, yes, let's see here. So you do that, and then we go ahead and shuffle them up. We don't want to include, yeah, so we'll take 3, maybe I'll show you right here, because I did do this with Tay-T. So, well, I don't know how many there are. But you go ahead and you shuffle them in, the same amount of foxes and chickens. You shuffle those up, and then everyone gets one. This is your secret identity card. You do not look at this card, I repeat. Do not look at this card. Just go ahead and stick it under your barn right now. And do that. There's also an option, if you back this on Kickstarter, where you can get a nifty little origami thing that you can set it on, so other people, because other people will see your cards, they can see your identity, but you can't know. But you can set those up in front of you so they can always see your identity. Then you take the initial code, you take the rest of the foxes and the chickens, and you set the grassland down in between everybody. So that's another place where you can play. And so you mix those cards up. You also want to mix up the remaining cards. They said not to use the Not a Dragon card in the first play, but I would like to use it. I don't remember if we did, but you don't have to use it. It's recommended against it the first time you play it, but I do like the special cards. Then you throw your hounds in there, and you stir them. Well, you don't stir them, and you put the double fox in there. You don't stir them, but you mix them up, and then, let's see here. You shuffle the remaining cards and the rest of the regular deck and put it in the center of the table. Then, all the players simultaneously, since we don't have but imaginary players, while I'm shuffling, I'll tell you about it. You put all the players put it on their forehead, because you want to know at the first of the game, I guess. We didn't do it to the end. I don't know if it matters. I guess it does, because you're kind of trying to, that gives you a little bit of idea where to play the different things. But we did it at the end. But everyone shows what character they have, so you know where they are. And then you go ahead and view the cards or whatnot. And then this way, if you wanted to know any time during the game, you can find out who everybody has. Then you go ahead and you pass out the cards. Let's see here. You deal the cards. Deal an equal number of cards face down to each player from the game deck. If we were playing a four-player game, you deal 3 cards to each player, and so on and so forth. Players can always look at the cards they receive, but they cannot show or share any information about it with other players. So there's that. You put the remaining cards down in the middle to the grassland. Yep, deal the remaining cards face up to the grassland, like I said. I'm pretty good. And then, yeah. And then we got the simultaneously pass. Phase 1. Everyone will take a card and pass it to the neighbor. You can look at these, but I don't think I did when I was doing this. See, look how gently. I just took a card and pass it to the next person. But, yeah, you want to do that. You do that twice. And then you play your cards face down to any location. On the instruction, they talk of a 4-player game. So, yeah, you got 5 locations. In a 3-player, there's 4 locations, and so on and so forth. So you play them down there, and then, see how we did that? If you put, just so you know, so no, I don't think we played them down yet on the barnyard. We just got our hands. So you see I have a chicken, hound. Wait, don't tell anybody. I've got a chicken and a hound and a fox. There you go. So anyways, you go ahead and you look at those. You go ahead and play one on each. You play them around. You go around simultaneously and play one in each area. I don't know if you do it all at the same time. I imagine you take turns. So yeah, you take turns, and you want to chase the fox away. That's what you do. So if we put one down, 4. So yeah, there we go. So if you're playing a 3-player game, when you pass them out, everybody gets 4. See, you see how I have 4 cards. So I put that one down, and then the next person will go, and so on and so forth. But I'm just going to show you how to do this right here. So what we could have done with one of the cards, since we put another one down there, you can turn the other one that was first there over, and then you know what it is. And if you get any time you get a fox, and there's no other, you can move that fox to another barnyard or area, as long as there's no hound there. Why would you put a fox with a hound? He's not going to get any chickens. The hound's going to chase him off. Are you all crazy? Okay. And then at the end of the game, yeah, see like how we moved that fox there? At the end of the game, everyone holds their card on their forehead, and you guess what it is simultaneously. If you do a chicken sound or a chicken sign or a fox, and you get 2 points for that. And then you want to also go around and you divvy up. You see who has, if there's a fox there and a hound, they cancel each other out. If there's chickens, the foxes will eat the chickens. See, just like I did there. The foxes eat the chickens. So if there's more foxes in one area and chickens, you get points for each chicken there. And then if there's more chickens and no foxes, then the chickens get the points. And then you go through and each team gets their points. And I ended up winning. But that's how you go ahead and score. It's a little brief rundown. I hope you enjoyed Getting Geeky with Game Relief. We'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace out.